Hey guys, Rashda Ali here. Welcome back to my channel, Diary of an Expat. In today's video, I'm going to give you my 2-year review in Dubai. I think the first year just flew by so quick. I literally didn't even think of making a video at that point in time. It's now been almost 2 years. We moved to Dubai on the 3rd of June 2023, so 2 years is almost coming up. I wanted this to make this video to give you an honest review on my journey so far in Dubai. I moved to Dubai over 2 years ago from the UK, from London. I moved here with my husband and my 2 boys, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my honest review. So as they say, let's get into it. Right, so where do I want to start? First of all, let's start with the first thing. One of the main reasons why we moved to Dubai, it was obviously for those saving on those taxes. And I can honestly say, by setting up the free zone company, by basically moving over here and taking that large chunk that it cost to actually set up the free zone company, it really has helped in terms of our taxes. So I'm going to say that's a massive tick from me. Going forward, I know that basically our tax situation is much, much improved. It's a peace of mind. It's less headache for me and my husband. So that's a massive tick in the box when it comes to the tax reasons that we actually moved here for, which was one of our primary reasons. Secondly, quality of life. I can hand on heart say that quality of life here, especially in the winter, I'm going to pre-frame that by saying in the winter months, which are basically, October to March, is amazing. Like, I couldn't emphasize it more. It's absolutely wonderful. The food quality, I feel, is better. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive, but it is so much better. The meat's less watery. It seems more fresher and basically less injected with hormones as far as I'm concerned. The food quality is really, really good. The weather, what can I say? It's amazing. In the winter months, it's beautiful. It's literally, I'm happy every single day because of that beautiful, beautiful weather. Walks, greenery. If you know the right places to go, it's absolutely fine. I don't miss that at all because I found the right locations to live in. I'm not going to go and live in downtown or the marina because there's no greenery there. So that's not what I'm about. I love walking in the morning. I love greenery. So I found those locations, Dubai Hills, Town Square, where you've got that lovely greenery and those green tracks where I could run, ride a bike, if I could ride a bike, or walk. So basically, in terms of quality of life and standard of living here is super high. Like if you go into any coffee shop, generally it looks like something that should be in Mayfair. And you're kind of thinking this is just a normal coffee shop. So the standard of everything here is really high. It's very clean. Everyone's really polite, really nice. So that also adds to the standard of living. So I would give that a massive tick. But on the other side of that, I would say in the winter, like I did in my previous video, if you want to watch that one, you can watch it here, where I basically talk about escaping Dubai in the summer heat. So watch that video there if you're interested in finding out more about that. But what I would say is in the winter, definitely maybe look at alternatives, somewhere you can go to get away from the summer heat, or be prepared to basically have a life that's literally going from from your car to the mall to your home, because the heat in summer is greatly, greatly, extortionately hot. And you'll watch that video there and that will explain more on that. So that's that. What else is there? Driving in Dubai. So driving in Dubai, obviously you want to get from A to B. It gives you your independence. And I can honestly say, when I first got here, I was actually scared to drive in Dubai. And that's what a lot of people have said to me, especially women drivers. They're like, I don't want to drive here, or if I drive, I only drive within a 10-minute radius of where I live. And I actually felt the same when I first got here. I thought, I'm not going to drive in here. And we were getting Ubers and Careems. And by the way, the Careem is the most cost-effective taxi system for you to take in Dubai. There's even another one called Zed. And my teenage son said that's actually even cheaper than Careem. So maybe look into that. But for the first 6 months, we were taking cabs everywhere. Like, I was just too scared to actually drive. And then I used to drive around and think, you know what, how long can I do this for? This is really, really costing me, because my son was going to school and it was just costing a lot of money. So basically, we bought our car. And in order to change our license, it was really easy. We had to take an eye test from a reputable eye opticians, and then we had to transfer the license to make the actual exchange. It's like I think it's £200. We had to go to the RTA, which is the governing body for all the transport here, like TfL. And then basically it's not like TfL actually, it's like BSM, something like that. But basically, they are the ones who deal with all the driving, all things related to driving. So then we did that. And then I started driving here. And I mean, there was a few things that were so different from the UK. It was slightly crazy. It was like, first of all, everyone just seems to drive a lot faster here. Like, I don't know what it is. The speed limits are similar, but there's a lot more kind of A roads and motorways here. Almost everything is an A road and a motorway, and everything just comes off that. Like in the UK, you have a lot of smaller roads that go in and out, and you're turning left and right. And here, it's kind of like everything's on the straight. And then you have these exits, and it's quite funny because everyone's driving from different countries, right? You've got people from Russia, from Europe, from like South America, from the UK, and everyone's driving. So everyone's new to driving here. So what's happening at the exits is people don't know whether they're coming or they're going off. So everyone's merging in and out, and it's just really funny to see, because you start to understand when you first drive, you're like, why are they not, why are they going in and out, and don't they know how to drive? And then you start driving here yourself, and you're that very person who's trying to come off at the very last minute. So it's quite ironic. I would say it takes about a good month or two for you to get used to the roads in Dubai. So do try and drive with someone. Like, I was driving with my partner, and he was looking at the Waze. And by the way, the Waze app is definitely the best way to get around Dubai. He was in the passenger seat, and he was always navigating. And then once I got used to the road, then I looked at the Waze, because it was just too hard. First of all, you're adjusting to the roads and they have the drivers, and then secondly, you're trying to follow the Waze. So just try and have somebody alongside you, or try and start smaller and then spread out, because that would definitely help you. So that's traveling. Now, what else can I say about groceries? Let's go on to groceries and bills. Let's put those in the same pot. What I would say is, if you find the right place to shop, then great, kudos to you. But if you're one of those expats who comes to Dubai and the first place that you go is Spiney's, then you are in for a severe shock. I feel like Spiney's is probably, it's at least 1.5 times what it is in Waitrose in the UK. It's really expensive to shop in Spiney's. Everything is no less than £3 for everything. So if you're going to shop there, it's going to cost you a lot of money. If you're a family of four, you're going to spend an extortionate amount of money on your monthly grocery bill. So you do have Carrefour. We did try and go to Carrefour a couple of times. And by the way, we went to Spiney's quite a lot. And then I thought, you know what, I literally cannot keep this up. This is not sustainable for me. So we did try Carrefour. And what I have to say about Carrefour is it's fine. Like in the UK, you have Tesco, you have Aldi, Lidl, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose. In the UAE, it's like you've got Spiney's, which is obviously Waitrose, and then you've got Carrefour, but Carrefour's not like Sainsbury's, and I'd say it's not even like Tesco sometimes. Sometimes it's a mix between Lidl and Tesco. It's like at that level. So for that reason, I didn't find it to be the best place for me to shop. what else is there? There's another one, Giant. Giant is really nice. That's a price between Spiney's and Carrefour. So that is quite a good one to shop at as a family. But what I do want to tell you is this. I found the most amazing place to shop for toiletries, for household goods, for fruit and veg. Oh my God, this place is a gem in Dubai. It literally took me 2 years to find it. But once I found it, I literally can go in there and spend 20 quid and come out with all my veg, toiletries. What else did I go for there this morning? Toilet paper, kitchen towel. And it is the most cost effective with actual very, very good quality. And this place is called Gate. It is a gem. It's in Al Barsha, and if you're looking to get toilet paper, kitchen towel, cleaning goods, anything, they have bath mats, they have bed sheets, they have towels. The towels are like £2.50. I mean, and this stuff is really good quality. They have rucksacks. I literally go there for everything. They even have fake nails. They literally have any single thing that you can think of buying in this place. So for that, I would give Dubai a tick because I finally found that place. What else is there? So I've done renting, I've done travel, I've done setting up the company. What else is there? Transport, I've done buying a car. Buying a car is a whole nother story, and I'm going to be making a whole separate video on that. We bought a second-hand car. I wouldn't recommend that you buy a second-hand car. Oops, my bag has just fallen off the rack. But I would never recommend that you buy a second-hand car for the very reason that I'm going to be explaining in my next video. It was an absolute catastrophe, so much stress, not to mention the cost. So now we're leasing a car, and leasing a car definitely has the thumbs up for me. What else is my honest review about Dubai? I would honestly say that it's made me, and I'm going to have to say it, really lazy. In the UK, I used to do everything. Like I used to cook, I used to clean, I used to work, I used to do everything, right? And in Dubai, I used to go out to the shops. So every time you need something, go out to the shops to get milk. Every time you need something, go out to get bread, go out to get veg, onions, whatever. Here, you've got the invention of InstaShop. You've got noon minutes. They literally get you stuff to your house within like 6-8 minutes. It's crazy. So every time I need something, I just go into the Noon app. And then it's like this Amazon Prime thing going on where basically if you sign up for a yearly thing, they basically give it to you free every time you order over like £5. So there's that. Then you've got cleaners here who are very, very cost effective. Look, I'm not upper middle class person. I'm just a normal average person, probably your lower middle class. And basically, I used to have a cleaner in the UK. She used to come once a week. She used to come for 3 or 4 hours. But here, for the same cost, actually, I'm going to say it's cheaper. A month is cheaper, and she comes for an hour every single day. She's actually going to come around 11:30 and she will clean for an hour. So like this is quite a big place. So she'll clean the bottom one day and then the next day she'll clean the top. Then the third day she'll clean outside and then she just rotates it. So the house gets done. But for my sanity and for my peace of mind, I've got the house cleaned and I don't actually have to do it. Now, yeah, that makes me lazy, but by nature, I'm not a lazy person, so I'll find worky stuff to do, but which means I'm constantly working, which isn't a great place to be either. So I'm kind of trying to let go of that hustle mindset, but it does make you quite lazy. You've got petrol here. The petrol, they have this thing called car food, and it's delivered to your door. At the petrol station, also another thing, sorry, it's all coming to my mind, but you don't even have to get out of the car to put your petrol in. It's absolutely bliss. They fill it up for you. And this one is a big one. Bins. Black bins bin collection in the UK. Oh my God, it was the bane of my life. I think once they told me I had to put the fox that had literally died outside in my garden into the bin. That's what the council told us. So we physically had to do that, which was the worst experience of my life. We had to take our bins out with all the maggots in them during the summer months and go and put them on the road, even though we pay an extortionate amount for council tax. In Dubai, in the past 2 years, which is almost 800 days, I have not touched a black bag once. By that, I mean, I don't know who comes, but obviously they're the bin men who are employed by Dubai government, I'm sure, because you don't pay council tax here. They come at 6 a.m. every morning and take your bags out of the big black bin and re-put in another black bag so it's ready for them to take the next day. Yes, you heard me right. They take your bin bags every single day. So guys, there you have it. My honest review of Dubai in summary is it's bliss. It's been amazing. The summers, sorry, I did forget to mention the summers literally, I mean, are unbearable. There's a video that I made down here on that. Listen to that video if you want to know about the summers in Dubai. The summers are the biggest downfall of Dubai. At the end of the day, it's a desert. It's going to get really hot, 45 to 50 degrees for about 5 months. It's not a 3-month summer. I would say it's 5 months realistically. Other than that, when it comes to Dubai quality of life, it's amazing. The cost is slightly on the high side. You can find places that are cost effective. You just have to know where to go. But all in all, it's been a massive, massive positive on my life, on my mindset, the entrepreneurship here, and I'll be making another video on that. Has literally changed my whole business outlook and entrepreneurial mind on life, and the possibilities of what's possible in life has really opened up. Dubai has opened my eyes to that. It's a country that was literally sand 50 years ago. It's now one of the best destinations for tourists in the world and is excelling even more so. And it gives you that mindset that, you know what, anything's possible in life if you put in the right amount of work and you basically place yourself in the right environment for success. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that gives you insight into my review of Dubai for the past 2 years. Let me know what your review has been of Dubai, what you thought about it. Are you staying? Are you leaving? How it helped you in your mindset and your family, and what it just did for you in general. I'd love to know. Share this video with others who you think can benefit, and I'll see you in the next video.